Back with Bobby and JG Radio. Had an incredible show with a lot of incredible women. And last but not least is Miss Frances Dunham, which is originally from St. Louis, but she's pretty much a Texan because she's been here for 20 years. And this whole time she's had a private practice. She's gone on her 21st year in her private practice. And she also has a nonprofit that she's really, really proud of. She's created a free legal workshop, which actually helps local families with family law issues. And because she's not busy enough, she's also going to run for the 430th District Judgeship in November. How are you, Ms.
I am
Dunham?
awesome, yes.
Thank you for cutting out an hour or whatever for us. I appreciate you coming on.
It's most definitely my pleasure. Mostly to talk about Free Legal Workshop, of course.
Sure.
You know, I have been practicing family law for now almost 21 years, and over the years I've seen so many people who haven't been able to get a quality family law attorney or an attorney at all be taken advantage of. And, you know, family law, of course, involves child custody, divorce, termination of parental rights, anything that has to do with the family,
Sure.
right? And so, to me, it's the most critical area of the law. You know, you're talking about taking someone's child away, or, you know, maybe a divorce and one parent wanting to move to another part of the country or the world. So those are really critical issues. And if you don't have quality representation or you don't know the basics of the law, it's just tragic. So I founded Free Legal Workshop several years ago, and we basically go all throughout the community and we give free 90-minute workshops on all of these issues. And you know, we go to Sam's ministry, we'll go to a church, we go to, we'll have them at my office, we have them Dress for Success. We just recently had one at the Bexar County Reentry Program to assist families who have been incarcerated and they're now coming out and they have family law issues. They need to reconnect with the kiddos. And, you know, but really, you know, there are people who have money, people who don't have money. It's all sorts of people, and it has just been so remarkable.
Can you share a success story from doing this to the community?
I definitely can. So one example is a young man who came to my workshop about a year ago, and he was separated from his, what he calls common law wife. They had several kids and she was not letting him see his children. And he just basically believed what he heard from people. We weren't legally married. I really don't have any rights. They were together like 15 years, you know, their
Right.
kids, clearly they were a family. And other lawyers just told him he didn't have a chance, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You hear that a lot. A really, really good example is a lady who came to me. She said that 2 years prior, she went to court, didn't have a lawyer. She had a drug problem at that time. And so she lost custody to the dad. And so she consulted another attorney and she said, is there any way I'm ever going to get unsupervised visits? You know, I've gone to NA, I've worked, I'm clean, I can prove I'm clean, I get regular drug tests, I do all these things. And she said, I went to a lawyer and they said, forget about it, it's never gonna happen.
Wow.
And I just said, that is insanity, you know? The judges honestly don't care a lot about what happened before, they care about what you do with it.
Right.
What have you done? How have you rehabilitated yourself? And they will give you another chance. They really, really will. You may not completely get custody back, but you're certainly going to improve your situation, you know, with regard to your visitation and all of that. So just so much misinformation.
Sure.
You know, but we love the project. You know, we're 501c3 and certified, and we are excited. You know, someday my advertising will be paid for by someone other than me, and someday, you know, I'll be able to pay my executive director. So that would be really exciting. So
That's awesome. So after all that, you're still running for district court?
I am running for district judge for the 438th court here in Bexar County. And so basically in Bexar County, I'll tell you really quickly, it's
Sure.
kind of neat. We have 14 district court judges who do civil stuff. So that's anything but criminal, okay? No criminal work. So about 85% is family law, which is my area, and the other, 15 or so deals with all of the other general litigation, personal injury, med mal, if you got into a car wreck, anything like that. And I am a trial lawyer. I try many cases. I do a lot of jury trials. Tons of experience in that area, and so and I'm bilingual, which really, really helps in San Antonio. Even though I didn't grow up in here,
Sure.
I got here as fast as I could. So,
It looks like it.
yeah.
And so, what do you feel is the biggest issue you found in family law right now?
Yeah, so the biggest issues in family law right now, one is what I call relocation cases, where
Someone needs to leave and they're not able to because of the decree from before.
Exactly, and we live in a military town, so it's a really big issue, but every case is different, but that's probably the biggest and hardest one.
Quick takeaway, what's a quote that's inspired you?
Wow, probably Lincoln, we are all entitled to equal rights under the law. Maybe we're not all equal, but we are all entitled to equal rights under this law.
We're definitely not all equal.
No, definitely not. For more information about this awesome 501c3, you can go to freelegalworkshop.com. You can also check out francisdunhamlaw.com and support Ms. Francis Dunham here coming in November. Phone number for that free legal workshop is 210-737-2074. Again, that's 737-2074. We'll see you next week. Bye.